good about your country. Go back to your country and preach that message when you get there. This is the best country in the world. Nigeria is the best country in the world. Preach that message in Nigeria. If you are from Malawi, go back to Malawi and preach in Malawi. Malawi is the best country in the world. If you are from Ghana, go back to Ghana and preach in Ghana. Ghana is the best country in the world. Be proud of being Ghanaian. Be proud of being Nigerian. Be proud of being Zimbabwean. Instead of talking bad about South Africa when we are proud of being South Africans. Can somebody tell me why is it that it looks like most Africans really don't love their countries? It seems as if a lot of Africans don't love their countries, really. They don't love their countries. And many things you want to is that the way us as South Africans defend our country, the way we want to clean up our country so that all these illegal immigrants can go back to their countries. This thing is surprising to a lot of Africans. Because they don't love their countries the way we as South Africans love our country. Imagine our government is busy right now. The police are busy in different parts of South Africa. All the corners of South Africa right now, illegal immigrants are being deported. If you can look at the clips, when the police arrive at these places, if you can look at the levels of running, the way these illegal foreigners run away so that the police cannot deport them, it's actually funny to me. Why are you so afraid of going back to your own country, Gangaga? Kanti, isn't it always said that home is where the heart is? But the way these African illegal immigrants who are in South Africa, the way they are afraid of going back to their countries is actually alarming. Kanti, what's going on in your countries? What are they doing to you in your countries? You can see these people are scared, man. Like, these people don't want to go back there. These people don't want to go back to Nigeria. These people don't want to go back to Zimbabwe. These people don't want to go back to whatever country that they want to deport them back to. It's like, if you don't believe me, just go to the SABC YouTube channel here, the news, and just choose the news about illegal immigrants being deported, and watch the clips there. Like, those people really don't want to go back. They don't want to go back. And then if you can look at the comment section, they are even saying we are not going anywhere. We won't go anywhere. Why? Why would you force to stay in a country where they no longer want you? So you think it's better for you to always be running when you see police? Just pack your things and go back home, where your heart is, where the heart is. That's why I'm saying you would know. I think most Africans don't love their countries. I think most Africans don't love their countries. And then there are these ones who are in their countries, like these Nigerians who are in their countries, who are busy making TikToks and talking bad about South Africa, making content about South Africa. They are starting TikTok accounts that are solely dedicated to talking trash about South Africa. And those ones, they think they are smart because they always say this thing, Tinavele, we don't want to come to your country. I've never even wished about coming into South Africa. But what's amazing to me, is that I don't see them dropping content like Nigerians come back to Nigeria. I don't see them dropping content like Nigerians stop going to South Africa, please stay in Nigeria. They are not dropping content like that. Why don't you all call back your brothers and sisters home, Gandhi? Instead of making content swearing at South Africa for deporting illegal immigrants, instead of making content that is dedicated to badmouthing South Africa, that is dedicated to gaslighting South Africa, why don't you all just make content calling your brothers back home? Because you are proud. I'm proud because I am in Nigeria. I don't even wish to go to South Africa. But yet you are making videos, you are swearing at South Africa. Why don't you make videos and call back home your brothers? Why don't you make videos like, my Nigerian brothers and sisters, come back from home, leave South Africa? Why don't you make content like, Nigerians, stay in South Africa, please don't go, stay in Nigeria, don't go to South Africa? That type of content they don't drop. Why? That's why I'm saying, Mina, I think a lot of these illegal immigrants, they really hate their countries. They really hate their countries. But then again, what I want to tell you is that us as South Africans, we love South Africa a lot. We love our country. And it doesn't matter what in Kuluman about us. It doesn't matter whether you say we are being brainwashed by white people in South Africa or whatever that you are saying. But the fact is, we love South Africa and everyone that's South African. You understand? We love South Africa and everyone that's South African. We love our black South Africans. We love our white South Africans. We love our Asian South Africans. We love our colored South Africans. We love our Indian South Africans. All the races that are officially South African. And I advise you to, Guti, start loving your own countries the way South Africa loves South Africa. You know, if the energy that you are using to run away when the police want to deport you, if you can use that same energy to run back to your own countries, maybe your countries will start improving. And then you will leave us alone in South Africa to improve our country also. Yeah, man. I think that will work, man. Just try and go back home so that you can fix your countries and leave us in South Africa to fix our country. You say you love your countries, but you don't act like you love your countries. You don't act like you love your countries. How can you say you love your country, but you are running away from your country? Huh? You are running away from your country. South Africans are not runners. We don't run. We don't run. Futhi gakulu, we don't run illegally. We don't run illegally. And we don't run away from our problems. Yanizwa need to know South Africa, what South Africa is doing right now, deporting immigrants. One day we will need those countries. One day we will be colonized again, and we will need Nigeria to assist us, and then they won't assist us. We will want to run away too from South Africa, and we are going to seek refuge in other African countries. That's what they are saying. Well, let me tell you today, that won't happen. That won't happen. Even if South Africa maybe speaking ninkinga here in South Africa, today South Africans, we believe in fighting our problems. We believe in fighting our problems. If we run away from our problems, then it's as if we are just surrendering to the people who are causing the problems. We won't run away in South Africa. We won't. So this thing of trying to gaslight us, one day we will need your countries, we will run to your countries, and you are going to chase us away too. We won't run to your countries. I can tell you today, we won't run to your countries. If we have to die in South Africa, we will die in South Africa. Because there's no country like Mzansi. There's no country like Mzansi. And if you believe there's a better country than South Africa, that's cool. Go to that country. Go to that country. But for us, South Africans, there's no better country than South Africa. There's no better country than South Africa. So we won't run away from South Africa. If there are challenges that we are going to face in South Africa that are going to threaten our livelihoods, we are going to fight those challenges. We are going to fight those challenges until our last breath. That's what we believe in South Africa. We are not runners. So don't think we are like y'all. We run away from our problems. We are not like that. We are not like that because we love our country. We love our country and we believe in fighting for our country. But Nina, it's as if you don't you don't love your countries. Really, you don't love your countries. Just because your countries have problems, the first thing that comes to mind is running. Why are you running? And then you run to other countries, you cause problems there in those countries. Nah. Nah. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to talk about today. So if you are a South African, you are watching me right now, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me, Uguti, we love our country. We love our country. But if you are a foreigner, you're watching me right now, I advise you to, Uguti, start loving your country. Instead of talking bad about South Africa, talk good about your country. Go back to your country and preach that message when you get there. Uguti, this is the best country in the world. Nigeria is the best country in the world. Preach that message in Nigeria. If you are Zimbabwean, go to Nigeria and preach. Uguti, Zimbabwe is the best country in the world. If you are from Malawi, go back to Malawi and preach in Malawi. Uguti, Malawi is the best country in the world. If you are from Ghana, go back to Ghana and preach in Ghana. Uguti, Ghana is the best country in the world. Be proud of being Ghanaian. Be proud of being Nigerian. Be proud of being Zimbabwean. Instead of talking bad about South Africa when we are proud of being South Africans. We are chasing you away because you are a threat in South Africa. You are a threat to our livelihoods. The things that you are doing in our country is not something that we are going to tolerate. My name is Emmanuel, and this is Mzansi Versity, the place where we transform lives through knowledge and information. Let's meet again on another video.